That was crazy. Where am I going? Four base and adults. You've been laughing with Coco? Nice. How cheap is she? I've been in the lab with Sora, dude. I've been in the lab, and like, man, Sora's set play, dude, it's pretty nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Soda set play, it's pretty nasty, bro. Dragon Ball Mitters versus Idle Peak Down. Not Idle Peak Down. Bro, but I will say, like, man, that game, Idle Showdown, it has no business being that good of a fighting game, bro. Like, I thought, like, it was gonna be like a meme game. I was like, okay, you know, I'm a big HoloLive fan, so I'll just, you know, I'll boot it up. You know, I'll probably enjoy all the references. You know, it'll just be a silly little game. But no, man, that game is tight as hell. Like, it really is like a Melty type game. Like, Melty meets like Grand Blue. It's not a meme? No, it's not. Bro, I heard the concurrent players were up to 10K. I heard it had 10K concurrent players. Like, hello? He said, huh? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, 10K, bro. Like, hello? Damn, Street Fighter 6, you better watch your back. Watch your back. Like, suddenly the sales projections for Street Fighter 6 are about to go down. They're gonna go down because everyone's gonna be like, you know, why get this when, you know, I can get this other game for free? It's hilarious. But hey, maybe, but this could be a really good thing. Maybe devs will look at this and be like, wait a minute, 10,000 people on a free-to-play fighting game? Lil Wayne theme? Yeah. Way, by the way. I might give Lil Wayne another try when Grand Blue Rising comes out mix. Once Rising comes out, I might give Lil Wayne another try. A free-to-play version of Street Fighter 6? Bro. Man. If Capcom were smart, they would do that, honestly. I feel like that would be like... that would crash the server. Like, if the free-to-play version was like Ryu and Luke only. You said they already released it? You mean the demo? I don't know, man. I think free-to-play fighting games work. I really do. Because, like, you know, the person gets in, you know, they play a little bit, they're like, hey, this is fun. Let me buy a character, you know? Let me, you know, if the characters are like $5 a piece, you know, it's like, hey, you know, this is fun. I want to try out Jury. They buy Jury, and then it's like, oh, you know, hey, she's pretty fun. Let me buy, you know, this character. Oh, that was tight. Oh, that was tight. Killer Instinct did it. Everything I'm saying, Killer Instinct did it. I hope they keep the fight money formula. Have they mentioned that at all? I do think Street Fighter V's fight money formula was very good, but I don't know if they'll actually keep that or not. Speaking of which, they should let DLC characters be picked in training mode. You are 100% right. I agree. That's another thing. Killer Instinct did that. In Killer Instinct, if you didn't have the game, I mean, you didn't have the character, you could still lab against them. 2 fusions and a demon. What's up, Kadro? How you doing, man? Same side. Birder. We're gonna have to have a little talk, buddy. What have I told you about messing up my combos? I understand you got a lot of energy, but I need you to help me with my combos, buddy. Ginyu really out here making you block for 7 years. Woo! Birder, never mind. All is forgiven. You and me are good, buddy. We're good. Mix. Time to choke for the dramatic finish. Dramatic content. Get dramatic finished on purpose and put like a really clickbaity title on YouTube. Like, I can't believe this happened to me. Fun fact, you cannot get a dramatic finish with a body change character. Ow. Ain't no way. That was nice. That was crazy. Where am I going? Where am I? In other news, local Ginyu player goes to another dimension. Hiroki-san, let me talk to you real quick, buddy. Let me ask you something. Hiroki, let me ask you something. How do you feel about Super Dash as a mechanic? Let me ask you something. that Hiroki smiling emote so funny? I don't know why that emote looks like she's happy about the fact that, like, you know, some things don't work that well. It looks like, you know, she's taking joy in it. She's like, yes, yes, Super Dash. You're working exactly as I envisioned you to. Combos. Suffer. Suffer as I have suffered. Wow, Ginyu A, you did something at neutral. Somebody write this down. It is those vibes. Yeah, that Hiroki emote is hilarious. Landed on me. Third level. We will continue to power up Dragon Ball Fighters. I feel like the worst thing they ever said was, my God, dude, did I really die from that? Wow. Wow. Fair. Very fair. Holy. Yeah. I actually died for that. That's crazy. Not only fair, but wow, this is a completed game. Oh man. It's funny how like my thought process was like visualized right there. Like I was going to say the worst thing they ever said was tuned to perfection, because that's just the line that no one can let them live down ever. Like people always bring that up, you know, LOL tuned to perfection, and it's like, yeah, that was a really dumb line, man. I just think if they just used a little more common sense, like this game would just be a lot better. Because they use that common sense in a lot of areas, you know? Because like rewind back to, you know, like season 1, for example, or just use other characters in the game, for example, right? Like Yamcha's EX Wolfang, you know? That EX Wolfang has always scaled low because it either travels full screen or instantly crosses up. So you don't get penalized that heavily for it hitting you because it's not hard for it to hit you. So it's like I don't know where that ideology went later on down the line, you know, like right there, like why am I dying because of a full screen gut punch that goes through projectiles, you know? Hey, what's up, Nitro? What's going on, man? It's like, I just feel like if they were to use like common sense, like a lot of things wouldn't be this way. You said I can explain? I'd love to hear it. I died just for looking at the meta, just for looking at them, huh? Arcsys had word back in season 1. Oh. Oh. Season 2 and further was all Bandai. Oh. That would explain why the design philosophy is so different. Because there's definitely like a shift in just straight up like philosophy the further you get into the game. It's also funny how, like, over the years, they'll be like, okay, we're taking this out of the game. Now here's a character that does it better than anybody. Like the double supers. Like everyone always remembers, it's like, okay, we don't want double supers. Okay, here's GT Goku. It's like, wait a minute, what? A world without level 3s. They made it into Xenoverse 2, not Xenoverse 2. Yeah, there's a lot of mysteries when it comes to the overall balancing. I still think the greatest mystery, though, is Agriculture Man. Hopefully one day we'll figure out... Thank God, Berta, thank you. Hopefully one day we'll figure out who Agriculture Man is. That's still the greatest mystery of all. Mix? Ooh, chasing me. Got hit behind him. Okay, that was Mix. The power creep in this game is insane. It's pretty crazy. Snipe. Ooh, if he would have got shot by that, that would have been so funny. I said this before, but I think the Xenoverse 2 community is hilarious. Like, all I know about the Xenoverse 2 community is that they hate their own game. Because every time a new character gets announced, I go on YouTube and I look at the trailer and then I look at the comments and they're like, stop updating this game! They're like, we don't want a new character, we want Xenoverse 3! Stop updating! It's like, wow. Meanwhile, we're over here like, we're fiending for anything new. And they're like, stop it! Really? I'm gonna call that Mix. I mean, yeah, but that's not the point though. Like any game getting, you know, content that long after the fact, you should be happy with that because most games don't get that, especially anime games. Because like I would say DBF, man, like DBZ has lost all meaning. It's just DBFZ now because I say that so much. But like, especially DBZ games, which like studios treat as like disposable income games. You know, it's like, okay, here's one for this year. You know, here's another one for this year, so on and so forth. So the fact that they're willing to stick by it for years, I think they should be really happy with. That's nothing but a good thing. Nice block. Lord Venusaur, what, you don't agree? Venusaur's definitely a lord. I know what you're all thinking. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You're all thinking it. Aco's out here running from the dog. Aco never pulled back up on Giovanna. Aco got knocked off the server. You calling Pokemon Stadium Venusaur Lord? Damn, you are right. That rental Venusaur definitely ain't no lord, I'll tell you that much. That rental Venusaur was a... Ooh, that fella was ass. He said, you look at that creature and tell me there's a god. Didn't he only have solar flare? That poor bastard. This would have did a lot of damage if he wasn't in Spark. Arcsys is just the dick. That man Arcsys really out here just deciding to take orders from humans. That man really created the multiverse and said, you know what? I'm gonna do what these guys tell me to do. It's alright. I only created everything. Wow. Speaking of everything. Let me listen to this 10-year-old. You can capture and tame God. Yeah. All this and more. Oh man, I still can't believe how much better Arcsys was than Scarlet and Violet. Like I still. Oh, debated. Man. Clap minus 60, bro. That's like the biggest clap minus 60 of like, I don't know, was there a bigger clap minus 60 in like the last like 2 years? At least not for me. Like Scarlet Violet that's like the definitive clap minus 60. I mean, the closest, the runner-up would be like Security Breach. But I think Violet takes the cake on that. Because that's just, that game is just nothing but a net minus. I remember when asking how old Ash Ketchum was funny. Kinda. Am I the only one that doesn't have some sort of like fondness for Ash? I mean, I grew up on Ash and everything, like don't get me wrong, but man, I don't know, man. I just never felt any attachment towards that character because he kind of always made me mad. It's like he would always get a cool Pokemon and then give him away, and I would just get mad at him. He's the meme. It's the hollow bro was corny. Yeah, I never looked at Ash with any sort of like affection as like a main character. Like, man, I love that guy, or you know, that's my boy, or anything. I was always like, man, this kid. I felt some attachment, but my most recent memory of the anime was X and Y. Yeah, that's after my time. Once they did that animation switch where they don't look like anime characters anymore, they look like cartoon characters, like, yeah. I'll admit that when they get to that point, Pokemon's kind of unrecognizable to me. I didn't do that. Ow. And they're chasing a demon. Ooh, didn't get the meter. Oh! Nice. That was a bad guard cancel. X and Y style was better looking, but Sun and Moon style was good for its comedy. Yeah, I remember seeing like compilations of crazy looking facial expressions. Mix! I got mixed. Everyone's first ever Pokemon anime with Pokemon. He said anchor Aki. I keep expecting him to try to counter my that's why I keep vanishing. I'm expecting him to try to counter. If you summon and Janemba tries to counter, if you vanish, it makes it guaranteed. And thanks so much for watching. If you're looking to up your game, then make sure you head on over to my guides section. That's where I have a ton of in-depth videos for all skill levels, all designed to help people improve at DBFZ. I also have my match review section where I break down why top players choose the options that they choose in the middle of high-level matches. Both of these sections are updated regularly, so make sure you're subscribed. That way you don't miss the next one, and I will catch you next time.